What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for entrepreneurs where I give you the keys you need to succeed. Today we are going to talk about the 5-step business plan to replace that 50-step business plan, okay? You do not need a long business plan anymore unless you are getting traditional business funding, but you do need to have your business mapped out, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do that in a way that's easy to follow, easy to plan, and will let you start your business ASAP. So many people want to start their businesses, and I'm not telling you to completely neglect planning, because those who fail to plan to fail. But what I am telling you is that the traditional way of planning a business and creating this big long business plan is not the best way to do things anymore, okay? Let me show you how to do it the right way. The first part is going to be the executive summary part. What is your business? What is it going to be about? What is your vision for your business? What are you going to sell? What is your product or your service going to be? All of that needs to be in the executive summary. Now, I'm not asking you to map out any financial projections yet or map out anything else. I'm telling you the baseline of what you do, what is that going to be? For instance, for mine, it would be starting a dance studio. I'm going to offer dance classes. That's what it's going to be. My vision is this. My mission is this. All of that needs to be in your executive summary because it's going to help you outline everything else. If it's a brick and mortar location, you also need to have in here where that's going to be or where you would like that to be, city, state. If you haven't figured out exactly where yet, that's okay. But map out where you want that to be because you do need that for the next part. The next section is your market research section. Guys, this is probably the most important part. You need to research exactly who your target audience is and where they're at so we can figure out how to market to them. So your market research section is going to have things such as, I'm going to be teaching dance classes to ages 3 to 10 or 3 to 18 or adults only, because you need to see exactly who these people are, what problem they have, and how you're going to solve it. So for instance, if you're doing a dance studio and you're going to do adult classes, you need to see, okay, where are these people living? How much money do they have? Where are they currently taking classes? And what classes do people want that are either not being offered, or do you feel like you could do better? You also want to use this section to put what your top competitors would be. I know people are saying, don't worry about your competitors, have blinders, focus on yourself, but that's simply not true. You do have to do your proper market research to see what people are doing in your area or in your field so that you can be in line with what they're doing and know how to set yourself apart. Researching other people's price points is also important, because when I first opened, I researched price points, of course, but you do have to do this frequently. And I remember my friend telling me at one time, girl, your classes are severely undercharged for your area that you're in, because I used my same pricing model that I had in Tennessee when I moved to Atlanta, and it was completely different, okay? Classes were not the same price, and yeah, I had to make some adjustments, which I quickly did, which helped me fall in line with other things and make things a lot easier for me, such as payroll, because I was also able to pay what was in line with people being paid here. So that's just a little story, but for that reason, you do need to do your proper market research on your target audience, on your competitors, and on the field that you're in. The next section is strategy. This is where you create that marketing plan. You take that market research, you take that vision, and you make a marketing plan. Figure out where you're going to get your clients, how you're going to appeal to them, how you're going to bring them into your business and attract them, and how you're going to keep them. Your marketing plan is one of my favorite parts, because without marketing, there's nothing. So a lot of people think if you build your business, they will come. That's simply not true. Not only do you have to build your business, you have to tell people about your business. Not just tell people about your business, you have to get them to know, like, and trust your business. It is so important to have a proper marketing plan, and that is not just an announcement, okay? A marketing plan, a launch is not just an announcement, okay? You can announce your business, but that does not mean people are going to know what you're talking about. That doesn't mean that people are going to hear it. I know you all have probably heard the old phrase that somebody has to see something or hear about something at least 7 times before it even registers, okay? Think about your ads that you get on Facebook or Instagram. If you see something one time, you're not gonna think about it. But if you see something over and over and you're constantly hearing about it, people are constantly telling you about it, and you're figuring out that this person's product might be just for you, that's when you start considering buying it. It's not just seeing a flyer one time of a business that I've never heard of. Let me go sign up. No, they have to know, like, and trust your business. So you have to develop a proper marketing plan. This is also where you develop a sales approach, how you're going to sell your product, what you're going to price your product at, and how you're going to get it in front of your potential clients or customers. You have to put all of this. I like to create a client avatar and pretend that I'm selling to that person. What exactly does that person need? How much are they willing to pay for it? What are their pain points? What are their issues that you can solve? Because that will help you develop a proper sales approach and marketing plan to make your product or service successful. The fourth step is an operation plan. An operation plan is so important because you have to outline your day-to-day activities and what you're going to be doing in your business. What are the SOPs for certain things? For instance, if you have, let's just take another business like a bachelorette planning service. So if you have a service that plans bachelorette parties or decorates for bachelorette parties, you want to have an SOP for that. So you need to have a way and a process. So if people come and they put in an inquiry, then you know, okay, this is the steps that we take. They put in the inquiry, we contact them, figure out exactly what package they want. We already have these things in place. We decorate this many hours before they get there. We stock this fridge this many hours before they get there. We contact them after they've come to figure out if they need anything. All of these things need to be in an SOP or an operating plan, so you know exactly how your business operates, so that it's not like you're just going crazy anytime something new comes and you're flying by the seat of your pants. You need to have all of this in place and strategic so that every time you do it, people are getting the same exact service. Another example of a day-to-day operating plan is me going to the studio. We have a list of things that we do when we first get there. We check bathrooms, we check trash, we make sure there's no water bottles, we make sure that there's nothing that the closing people forgot, and all of this is in our operating plan so that we know what's being handled every single day, who's handling it, and nothing slips under our radar. Your operating plan also includes your team. Now, if you're a solopreneur and it's just you, it's okay, but you need to outline exactly what you're doing and operate as if you were a team. When I was a solopreneur, before I even had a team, I was already using Asana and outlining my day-to-day activities, so nothing fell through the cracks and I knew exactly what I was doing. I operated like a team. I put my to-do list and I checked it off as if somebody was checking behind me. I operated exactly how I knew I needed to operate. So that way, when I did get a team, it was so easy to just bring them in, add them to Asana, and assign them the task because there are already tasks with steps lined out. All of this is in your operating plan, and all of this will help you in your business. And the fifth step is your financial plan. The fun part, the money. You need to outline exactly how you're going to be making it. How much are your products costing, and how many products or services do you need to sell to make a certain amount to break even and to make a profit? It's okay right here to input your financial projections and what you would like to be making, what your goals are, so you know how many services, how many clients you need, how many customers you need, how many sales you need to hit a certain number. But make sure that you're also expanding your knowledge and keeping an open mind on ways to increase your profits, upsells, and you're also thinking about things like retention, how to get your client to spend more money with you. If you have somebody, for instance, in a bachelorette service who they've already bought decorations with you, maybe you get them to do the fridge stocking with you too. Maybe you get them to do a cleaning package with you too. Maybe you get them to do a tour guide package with you. There's other ways to get your clients to stay with you and to make more money with you, because it's easier to sell to a client who's already bought from you than to get new clients. All of this should be outlined in your financial projections. You also need a plan for the hard times in your financial projections. A lot of the times as entrepreneurs, we don't necessarily think like that when you're first venturing into entrepreneurship, because you're used to having the same amount of money coming every 2 weeks. It's not always like that in entrepreneurship. That's why it's important to do that market research, so you know there are ebbs and flows to your business. So you need to be like a little squirrel, saving your money for the slow times or investing that money back into marketing. All of that should be outlined in your financial projections. That's it, guys. Those are the 5 steps to a simplified business plan. Let me know which one of these steps is your favorite, and if you would like someone to walk you through those steps, visit my website, asiaonline.com. I have one-on-one coaching, and I have a great course called Passion and Profit to help you take your passion and turn it into a profitable business. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day and a successful life. I will see you next time.